think we're on live. Welcome. So today we are learning internal uses for essential oils. I'm Terry Foster, and I am a certified melt instructor and also an essential oil specialist. I share self-care tips and tools for active living. I'm an above-the-knee amputee, and essential oils are very much a part of my daily self-care routine. So there's a lot of misinformation out there on the internet about essential oils, and in particular, using them internally. So if you're looking for safe and reliable essential oil education, hit that subscribe button, and I hope that you'll come back for more training. I go live here on Tuesdays with free essential oil education, and anything that I reference, handouts, recipes, you can find on my website. I am bonicwoman.com. There's a contact form if you want to shoot me an email, or you're welcome to comment below if you have any questions. And I'm always open to suggestions. If there's something that you want to learn more about, a particular oil or technique, feel free to comment below and I will put something together. So how I got started using essential oils was about 7.5 years ago. My daughter was having her 4th ear surgery, and I got invited to a class, learned a little bit about essential oils, thought they might help her. So I bought that Healthy Start Kit. And the first time she got some ear discomfort, I rubbed basil, lavender, and tea tree around her ear, down the sides of her neck, and it helped. And we've been using them ever since. And I love that she's empowered with these self-care solutions. So this class is for educational purposes only. I'm not a medical professional, and this information is not intended as medical advice. So if you have questions or concerns, I encourage you to discuss them with your medical provider. Now, I'm assuming you already have doTERRA essential oils. And if you don't, I have linked below in the description box some starter sets. You'll save the most getting started with a starter set. And if that's not clear, reach out to me and I can help you get started. Okay, so let's get started with the class. So like I said earlier, internal use for essential oils, it's a very controversial topic. And there's actually a lot of misinformation. If you do a search on the internet, wait, don't do it. Don't go down that rabbit hole. You're going to find a lot of conflicting information. And I will admit that I was very afraid to use essential oils internally, probably for the first 5 years that I used them. And boy, I was missing out on some of the benefits. And so I hope to clear up some of this confusion for you. And today I am going to share with you how to use them safely, when it's appropriate to ingest essential oils. And of course, I'm going to share some recipes for you. So what are the benefits of internal use? We can support our immune system. Okay, they're great for maintaining our immune system support when taken internally. We can support our respiratory system. Internal use of black pepper and lemon help the respiratory system when seasonal threats are high. Peppermint and cardamom help with clear breathing. For the antioxidant support, antioxidants are found in black pepper, copaiba, juniper berry, lime, oregano, petitgrain, wild orange, ylang-ylang, all safe for internal use. And the antioxidants help to protect our cells from free radicals. We can use them for healthy digestion or occasional upset stomach. Some oils like cardamom or ginger help with gas and bloating, and spearmint can help with nausea or an upset stomach. We can use them for our cardiovascular system, to support our cardiovascular system. It's responsible for transporting oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and cellular waste throughout our body. The heart is the hardest working organ in our body. And even when it's resting, it pumps out 5 liters of blood every minute. So oils can help support our cardiovascular system. Oils like black pepper, cinnamon, bark, clove, fennel, and thyme can help with healthy circulation as well. We can use them for internal cleansing. So we can include oils in our next cleanse, add them to a smoothie. Oils such as cilantro, helichrysum, juniper berry, lemon, and thyme, and wild orange. We can use them to support our nervous system. They can help calm our nervous system. Cilantro, clary sage, copaiba, lavender, petitgrain. Now, we need to talk about the difference between pure essential oils and fragrance oils. There is a difference. And if you're considering ingesting essential oils, you want to know that there's a difference. So most essential oils on the market are fragrance oils. Fragrance oils have other synthetic material added to them and are not safe for internal use and can actually be harmful when ingested. So look for a supplemental label on the bottle if you aren't sure if it's safe for internal use, okay? And I'm going to go into this a little bit more. But here, I don't know if you can see that. So this is rosemary. And so rosemary has that supplemental fact label on it. And then down below, it's very small, but it actually says for internal use, dilute 1 drop in 4 ounces of liquid, okay? So I know that this essential oil is safe for internal use, okay? And that's very important. So I use doTERRA essential oils because I know that they're pure and I know that they're safe. And I know that they've been third-party tested. If I'm not sure, I know I needed a lot of proof when I first started using essential oils. And so I want to show you something. There's a code on the bottom here. And you can go to, there's a website. It's called source2utoyou.com. And you can put in this code. And what you'll get is a report that's been produced on the exact chemical makeup of the essential oil batch that is in this bottle. So every batch is third-party tested, and we have access to the reports, and we can see exactly what's in there. So, so I know if I'm purchasing doTERRA essential oils and I see that supplemental fact label on there, they are safe for internal use, okay? Okay, so let's go over some safety guidelines. So you're most likely already incorporating essential oils into your daily diet. Many of the foods that we eat contain a small amount of essential oil. They are plant-based material. And so because our bodies are designed to metabolize and process natural compounds like plants and fruit, we're already equipped to metabolize essential oils. Now, some essential oils are not safe or appropriate for internal consumption, but there are plenty that are. I believe the list is 37 essential oils that are safe for internal use, okay? And they're processed in the body much like other substances that we ingest that are found in nature. Okay, so I want to bring to your attention, since we're talking about safety, there's the hot list. And these are oils that are ones that you want to take extra precaution with: cassia, cinnamon bark, clove, thyme. My dog is looking at me. Oregano. So you want to be careful with these oils. They're considered hot because they are a little bit warm to the touch. And so when ingesting them, take it easy the first time. Make sure you're all right with it. Most of us are. Okay, so I have a chart. Everything I reference is on that. In the link, there's a blog post that I wrote. It's all in there, so you can reference it. So I have a graphic with ideal amounts. Now for children, ideal amounts for internal use are 1 to 2 drops. And keep in mind that internal use is not something we do on the regular. We do it to address specific needs within our body, okay? When we need a systemic effect, we use essential oils internally. And then the 24-hour max for children is going to be 3 to 12 drops per day. Okay, that's the max. You always need to take into consideration your health history, your child's health history. If you have any concerns, again, I encourage you to speak with your medical provider. And then for adults, the ideal internally is 2 to 4 drops. And the 24-hour maximum is 12 to 24 drops. Okay. Okay. So there is a generally regarded as safe list, and you'll see it as it spells GRAS, G-R-A-S. Okay. So today, many essential oils are found on the U.S. Food and Drug Administration's, FDA's, generally regarded as safe GRAS list, which permits the use of certain essential oils for use in food products. So every substance found on this list has a well-documented history of safe use. And this is the 37 oils. It's a long list. It's on the blog if you want to go reference it. I won't go over it. But okay. So ways to use essential oils internally. So the quickest way is to add an essential oil is to do what the label says, right? Take a drop and add it to 4 ounces of water, right? And then drink it like a shot, okay? We can do that. I'm going to demo that for you. So I have lemon, lavender, and peppermint. This is our seasonal blend, okay? This is something I do daily because I want to support my body against seasonal threats. So we got lemon, 2 drops, okay? Oh, here, I can't tell. There we go. 2 drops. Lavender, 2 drops. Peppermint, 2 drops. Okay. So put it in my glass of water. Cheers. And normally I would just put a little bit water and down it, okay? Now, there's another way. I love the taste of peppermint. There's another way. We can make a veggie capsule, okay? Now, veggie capsules, they're just vegetable-based capsules, and you buy them in this is 160 capsules. It's less than $5. And they look like this. Okay. So here I have a capsule holder because I'm clumsy. And I love this because I can set, oh, I just lost the lid. Okay, hold on. Wait, let's put the lid aside so we don't lose it. Okay, so I can set my capsule in this little holder. And then to put the oil in the capsule, you can use a pipette if you have an open bottle. But because we have, these have the, or it's called an orifice reducer remover. That's what that little plastic thing is there, okay? So I'm gonna take 2 drops and put that there. Now, if there's an oil that you like to use internally that gives you oil burbs, you can add a few drops of MCT oil, okay? And that helps. So there's the peppermint. So now I'm going to do the lavender. One, 2, okay. This is fun on camera because I'm very clumsy, and lemon. Okay. All right. And then all you have to do, okay, is take this, wait, snap it on there. I've already lost it. Okay, there we go. So there it is. So you can see that filled it up maybe halfway. So you could add some MCT or olive oil. I wouldn't use olive oil. I would use something like MCT, coconut oil. Okay. So That's it. Okay. Now, you saw me add oils to my water. You always want to use glass or stainless steel because the oils are so powerful that if you put them in plastic, they actually leach chemicals from the plastic. And then that introduces those chemicals into your water and then you're drinking it. So it kind of defeats the purpose of using essential oils. So you want to use glass or stainless steel. And then if you are making a veggie cap, you don't want to make it ahead of time because the vegetable-based outer coating that you're using, this is meant to break down. So if you do it ahead of time and then leave it, you'll come back and it'll leak through and you'll have an oily mess. So yeah, I don't generally make these ahead of time, but I do have a tip for you. You can make a master blend. If there's something you like to use daily, like I use the seasonal blend daily, you can pre-mix it. So I know I'm using 2 drops of each, lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And so what I can do is I can make a master blend. So times 10, so do 20, 20, 20 of each, put it in here, and then add 6 drops to the veggie capsule. Just shake it. I didn't open this ahead of time. Okay, anyway, I have a dropper top. You see, add a dropper top. And then all you have to do is take your premix and add it to your veggie capsule, okay? Now, with doTERRA, there are some common combinations that are already put into capsules for us. And the seasonal support, here we go, seasonal blend, try these. This is lemon, lavender, peppermint. So these are already done for us. So even though I just showed you all that, I don't actually have to make the capsule. I can just take one. You see, it's already made for me. But if I ever run out or whatever, that's always an option too, is I can make my own, okay? Or I can add it to a glass of water and just drink it. Now there's another way to take essential oils internally. You can put a drop under your tongue, okay? And now that's what I do with frankincense and copaiba daily for daily body support, okay? So you just take your copaiba. My daughter says I smell like celery. That's it. Okay. I do that with frankincense and copaiba daily. Okay. So now where are we? Flavor your beverage. So you can add oils to your water. Once again, use glass or stainless steel. And then your straw, you know, they have these reusable stainless steel straws. So what I do, I have a little hack for you. Any glass jar, like pasta sauce, pesto, whatever I'm making, if it comes in one of those glass jars, the Classico brand, they have real mason jars. You just take off the label and it's a mason jar. I wash those and we use those for drinking glasses. So just a little trick for you. Okay, so you can make a tea. Now, something about essential oils. Oil and water don't mix, right? I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see it on camera, but the oil drops it on top. Now, if you want to mix it, then what you can do is add it to honey first, or another oil, or something fatty like milk. Add the oil or stevia, add the oil to that substance first, and then stir it into your drink. And that will help disperse that essential oil, okay? So you can make a DIY, a golden milk tea. That's very common for body support. You do a cup of almond milk. This is on the blog post, the recipe. Almond milk, coconut milk, ginger, essential oil, turmeric, essential oil, cinnamon, coconut oil, and honey, okay? And then once again, you can add that oil to the honey first and then stir it in there, and that helps disperse it, mix it in with the water better. And we can cook with essential oils. Now, something about cooking with essential oils, say you want to add oregano to your pasta sauce, right? Well, oregano is a hot oil. So start out with less, especially the first time. After you do it a few times, you'll know how much to use. But what you do is you just stick the toothpick in that hole, and then you stir the toothpick into the sauce. Okay, so a little bit at a time. Basil, you can add to your pesto or your pasta sauce. Wild orange in yogurt makes a really yummy dip. Have you ever gone to make guacamole or salsa and been like, darn, I don't have a lime? Grab your lime essential oil and just add a drop to the mix. And then if it's something that's, more powerful oil, like what are the hot oils like cinnamon or oregano or thyme, use the toothpick method until you kind of play with the recipe. Now, there's one thing that you want to know about cooking with essential oils is you want to know what part of the plant that the essential oil is extracted from. Because say, for instance, you have a recipe that calls for lemon juice. Well, lemon essential oil is actually cold pressed from the rind, and it does not come from the fruit. So you can substitute lemon essential oil in your cooking recipes with lemon zest, but not necessarily the juice, because the juice, you need that alkaline effect usually in your, like if you're baking. So just knowing where the oil comes from, what part of the plant, can help with when you're substituting in your recipes. Okay, sometimes it doesn't matter, but in baking it does, right? We need that chemical reaction. Okay, so I have recipes on the blog post: minor discomfort, copaiba, frankincense, lemongrass, marjoram. That one was a game changer for me. And so that's on there, and some other recipes. So you can go check that out. Let me see if there's something else I forgot to tell you. Well, hopefully not. Oh, and then references. Okay, so if you need more recipes, because I want you to seek out reliable, safe resources. The doTERRA blog has tons of recipes in there. And so you just go on doTERRA.com, put in what you're looking for, and then click on blog. I think sometimes when you do a search, the products will come up, but there's a tab up top that says blog and other. If you hit blog, then you can look for recipes there, or some of my favorite books, the Essential Life book. You can get these on youroiltools.com, or Advanced Oil Magic. This is a really good one too. And there's recipes in here for situations, and it'll tell you how many drops and what to use. Okay. I think I covered everything, I hope. But if I didn't, ask me some questions, and I will come back in here and answer them for you. And then once again, you can always visit the website, iambonicwoman.com. My email is terry@iambonicwoman.com, and it's all on there. And so thank you for joining me. If you found value in today's training, give me a thumbs up, or leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear what kind of things you'd like to learn about. And I'll see you next week, 6 o'clock. And in closing, I have a reminder for you. Take care of your body, because it's the only place you have to live. Have a great